Let's talk about XRP. XRP is starting to melt faces. But I want to talk about XRP in a different way. Because when I process information and when I do my homework, I'm looking at I'm listening to the negative. And when I say negative, I'm listening to who's ever have anything negative to say about a project. I want to know why. I want to know why because I'm going to use that as part of my ingredients and I'm going to bake that into my research when I'm looking at things because I don't just look at the bad. It's just like reviews when I'm buying something off Amazon. I head to the negative reviews first because I want to know what can I live with. And depending on your cachet and how well recognized you are, I want to know what do you think. So with that being said, guys, all my XRP army out there, I want to take you down a lane of something somebody said about XRP recently, and I want to unpack it just a little bit of it. It's not going to be long, but and then I'm going to come back and I'm give you my thoughts on it and what I believe, and what I hear. Remember, when you're listening, don't just listen for entertainment. You want to listen for understanding, and you want to pick up on things that other people might miss. So with that, guys, we're gonna jump over here. We're gonna talk some XRP because I'm telling you, I am so glad that I got back in XRP and that I grabbed more right before Gary Gensler announced that come inauguration day, he's going to step down. And I knew that that was going to make everything just really pop off. And we're just getting started. But I want to jump over here and we're going to talk XRP because I want to show you guys something. And this, just pay attention to this. Okay, check this out, guys. I'm on my Spectre AI, and the XRP right now is trading for $1.44. It's down a little bit, just like almost 1%. But it's doing phenomenal, guys. This thing has been going absolutely crazy. It's really a good possibility that if things continue the way they are, we could possibly maybe hit $2 before the end of the cycle, maybe, or maybe even the all-time high. That would be wonderful. But as I talk about this is what I want to jump over to, and we're gonna start with this. And this is Da Vinci right here, guys. You know he's a big time Bitcoin enthusiast. But I want you to watch this video for something that he said. Not something he said, just XRP versus Bitcoin. And it's kind of poking fun at it. But, you know, I listen. But check this out. Check this out.
If anything, it's going to go below zero.
Hey, hold on. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. Here we go.
XRP and Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to $10 million per coin, and XRP is going to approximately zero.
Oh no, come on. Really?
Zero.
No, there's gotta be some value for XRP.
Zero.
A whole zero?
Whole approximate zero.
Not even 0.0000001?
If anything, it's going to go below zero.
You're gonna have to pay to get rid of your XRP. Well, you heard it here first. Get rid of your XRP now before you have to pay to get rid of it. Okay, guys. So you check that out, all right? So you see that, and I recently did a video where I showed you where he was actually interviewing one of the people responsible for bringing XRP into existence, and the guy was explaining to Da Vinci why XRP is better than Bitcoin. And he gave him his respect. He was listening to him, but if you see here, he really just probably hates XRP. Well, he does hate XRP. He actually said it. I'm about to show you that right here, where he said that. But check this out, guys. What he said here, and this is why this is important because the reason it's important is because I want to always preface by saying you want to listen to the message that's being put out there, but make up your own mind. Do your own research and ask yourself, what's the agenda here, and what are you really trying to say? Okay, so check this out real quick. All right.
I hate XRP. It's a banker coin. So the banks are going to change it to whatever they like. Solana, well, it's sometimes online. Barely even works. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are.
Okay, now I want you to hear that part, but now I want to take you here because this is important.
About XRP. XRP, I'm not going to invest in that. Why? Well, I mean, will it help the banks? Yes. It's great an asset. It's a great asset for the banking system to transfer wealth back and forth to each other. In fact, they're using it today, right? So why wouldn't I invest in something that's helping the banks? The banks are 50% of our economy. Yeah, actually, it's more than that, man. 60 some odd percent, right? Of the whole economy, a bank. And you're like, well, so wouldn't that make sense to write off the bank's money? Well, did you know throughout the history of banking of all the freaking world that banks would only equate to less than 10%? They average anywhere between 6% of the economy and less than 10%. So like 9 as the high, 9.5. It's only in recent times where they can print money that they can get control of all of the economy. And if you think that's going to go on forever, put down that cheap stuff that you're smoking, whatever it is, right? Right? Hopefully it's tobacco, but whatever, you do you, right? And live with reality. This is coming to an end. And so, do you want to invest in the banking system that has stolen your money from you, raped and pillaged many people, has destroyed lives around the world? Why would you do that? Well, I mean, some people just don't care and they just want the money. That's fine, right? Everybody to each their own. You can just do that because I know a lot of people in this space they don't care. They do that exactly. But I do. And so that's why I don't support XRP. XRP will change our banking system. So that means they will expand the supply. They will control whether or not you can transfer it to next person or another. And let's pretend if it's so good, why isn't Venezuela selling it in oil? I mean, they tried that with USDT and they was like, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there, and the reason I'm gonna stop right there because you guys get the gist of it. Da Vinci Jeremy, he hates XRP, and that's fine. That's fine. You can hate XRP. Like I love Casper, and a lot of people hate Casper. And it was a point in time when I didn't believe in XRP either. But again, I researched, and as you can see there, he's not saying that XRP is not going to be successful because a lot of people, he has like 665,000 subscribers. A lot of subscribers get in there and they say, I hate it too. I hate XRP too. But the thing to listen to, and I'm only saying this just in case people have seen that video, he's not saying that XRP is not going to be successful. He's saying morally he doesn't like XRP. Now, I always tell you, you think for yourself, and just because one person over here doesn't like something for a particular reason, somebody might not like green. They may not like green because something happened in them before in their past, and that person was wearing green. Well, I don't know. I'm just using that. I'm just using that. But when you do your research, you find out, damn, nothing wrong with green. Actually, with green, statistics say, if I go for green, I might get more money. It all depends on your needs at the time. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with taking the moral route, but again, no one has a crypto ball. We don't know what's going on, but I'm going to say if the breadcrumbs are leading to XRP being more than it is right now, and you're reading the news articles, you're looking at the history, you're looking at the fact that at one point XRP was the number 2 crypto. It fell right up under Bitcoin before all the SEC and all of them started getting involved and putting them through the rigmarole. And it fell out of grace, but they never quite ever fell out of the top 10 ever, even when they were down. You're looking at all of this, and you're looking at the powers that be and some of these backroom conversations that they're having about XRP. Can you not? Is it out the realm of possibility that some people, and I'm not going to say him because I truly believe maybe he doesn't like XRP. He's a Bitcoin maxi. He's a Bitcoin maxi. Remember that. I don't listen to maxis. I can't. I can't listen to maxi. It goes back to my whole thing, and I don't talk politics, but I remember saying this. I can't talk to somebody about politics who's never voted either both ways, because for some reason you just can't. You only see one way. So somebody who's only ever can see Bitcoin as being the only ever crypto that it ever should be, and the dominant force that is going to be forever, then I can't have that intelligent conversation, because my research points to XRP being going to be more than it is today. So I'm only telling you guys this, XRP Army, and those of you that are just getting into XRP, you have to put on armor sometimes. You have to be able to listen to the naysayers too, though, because sometimes they might actually say something that makes sense. They might say something that makes sense. I believe his argument on XRP and what he said about XRP being a banker's coin, I truly believe all of that. Do I believe they can change different things? I don't put nothing past nobody, because they print money all the time, right? But I do believe that XRP is going to be worth way more than $10 one day. Way more. And whether you are morally like, I'm not going to mess with it because it's a government coin, then that's up to you. You make that decision. But I'm looking at a lot of things out here. That everything that he said can apply to a lot of different things, like he said about the whole thing with tobacco and all of that. If that's the case, morally, should you invest in tobacco companies if inherently cigarettes are bad for you and tobacco is bad for you? So where do you stop drawing the line? That's my whole point. Where do you stop drawing the line? I just know when it comes to investing, I follow the breadcrumbs. And my breadcrumbs say XRP is not only a great investment, but it's one of the only investments that the monetary system and the government and different things are going to be using for many years to come. So why wouldn't you want to be in that? Why wouldn't you want to be in that? Unless you're at a point in your life where you can say, I don't need any of that. I'm financially set for the rest of my life. My family's good. I have already made generational wealth. So now I can draw that line and say, yeah, I'm not messing with that, because of I have this line drawn in the sand that I'm not going to cross. I'm going to step out on the limb and say, that's just not reality for a lot of people, especially a lot of people that's on this channel. So when you start hearing things like that, if you're a true free thinker and an investor, you listen to it. You throw out what you're not going to use, but you go do your own research. And I guarantee, especially if you do your research on XRP and you look at the history of it and why it exists and why is it better than Bitcoin. I believe Casper's better than Bitcoin as well. But why you're going to come back and you're going to say, he out his damn mind. I'm buying more XRP and I'm going to keep mining. If you don't want to buy it, that's just more for me. That's how you got to think, guys. XRP Army. Wanted to make that video because as I do my research, I come across stuff like that. And I have to say, oh, wait a minute. What's your problem with it? Okay. First, and this is, and I challenge you guys to do this all the time when you're listening to somebody. When they're telling you something, you always have to say, okay, where are you coming from with this? What is your history and your decision making? And then based on a lot of that, guys, I guarantee you'll stop taking advice from a lot of people when you really dig down and say, who am I getting this advice from? That's all I want to say, guys. XRP is doing phenomenal. And let me know, guys, are you still DCAing in? I'm not. I'm holding strong because, again, we're at this fear and greed is like past the 90s. I believe we're going to get a pullback. We're going to have to get a pullback. It's just the nature of the game. But are you still buying XRP, or are you good right now? You're just going to wait for this pullback so you can buy some more. Let me know. Sound off down below. Guys, I'm out.